We have an Asus tablet that was brought in from a customer that's a follower on our YouTube channel. He found us on YouTube watching some Xbox, PlayStation videos, and he brought this laptop in. This is the Asus touchscreen, and he said he opened it. I do not know for what reason he opened the cover. He tried to remove the battery, and he ended up ripping the battery connector off the board. Let's take a look. So the battery connector is right here. You see that's the battery. We have the positive, which is the first three wires here. White and yellow are data lines, and the black are ground. So the battery connector is stuck with the motherboard connector, and everything is ripped off the board. So every single pad on the board is ripped out. The first three, which are the positive, are connected here. So this whole thing here is positive, this whole line here. We can probably test positive from here. Let's do this right now. Meter in continuity mode, and let's test from here to right here. Yeah, so this whole thing is positive here. And then this pad, which is the white wire, it should connect with this wire right here, all the way down here. And the yellow wire should connect here with this line. And black should connect with ground. So we can probably solder the three black cables with this. Let's see. Yep, that's it. So we just figured out where each wire should be soldered onto. There's a couple of ways we can do this. I don't think I'm gonna remove the connector. I'm gonna keep the motherboard connector stuck on the battery, and we're gonna try to secure this battery connector back down on the board. Maybe we can use hot glue to secure that connector from the edges. I told the customer we may have to solder the wires on the board directly, and he said he doesn't care because he doesn't need to remove this battery as long as the battery is working. So right now, even if we put some hot glue on the edges of this connector so we can hold it down in place, and then we can run wires. Okay, so hot glue is on the other side of the desk. So as you can see, we applied hot glue onto the edges. Not a very pretty sight, but it's functional. The insulation on the wire will melt when you touch the soldering iron onto it, so we do not have to expose it. Here we have a very solid connection. Now I think we need to run a thinner wire from here onto here. The reason we want to run a thin wire because this is weak, unlike this one here, which makes it more secure. It secures the whole thing in place because it's solid and it's insulated. And we just have one more wire to run. I have the black probe sitting on top of a screw, and the red probe, let's for example do this one. It's not ground, this one is ground. So let's run the wire from here onto one of the wires, one of the pins here. Okay, so that does it. So we have the ground wire here, which connects to the 3 black cables. We have the yellow and the white lines, which are probably data lines. That's one of them right here, and that's one of them right here, and this big one here is for the 3 positive lines over here. So the job is done. Let's clean up and test. Okay, so now that the connector is soldered, let's go ahead and plug the power cable in. And right here, look at that. We have the white light and we have the orange light. And the laptop is on. Let's wait until it charges a bit. Unplug the cable, and the laptop is still on. So the battery is working now. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video.